Oh, I can't tell a waltz from a tango, darling, when I dance with you.
Welcome to episode 2 on our series on music recognition for ballroom dancers. Last time we looked at rhythm-dominant and melody-dominant music and how they relate to rhythm, Latin music, and smooth standard music. Now we can take a closer listen to our music. There may be some difficulty sorting the music into one or the other categories, and of course there's some subjectivity to the process. The next division, however, is perfectly objective. How do you count the meter? Here, our most important task is to find the stressed beat. It will either be one stressed and then one less stressed, duple meter, or one stressed followed by two unstressed, triple meter. Very few songs are in triple meter, and then we know that they're either going to be slow or Viennese waltz. We would count it as 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's listen to an example. Now let's take a look at duple, then quadruple meter. Duple sounds like a march because we have 2 feet, and the beat, one accented and one unaccented, fits our feet perfectly. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Quadruple meter has one accented beat, then an unaccented beat, followed by a slightly less accented beat and another unaccented beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. For dancers, the difference between duple and quadruple doesn't really matter, so I'll just say even or odd meter. One common question that I get often is how this relates to time signature. Time signature is useful for musicians looking at written scores. It's made up of 2 numbers and looks like a fraction. The top number represents the number of beats in a measure. The bottom number represents the type of note each beat represents. So, 4/4 time has 4 beats in a measure, and each beat is a quarter note. This is not very useful for dancers or listeners to music in general. There's a certain arbitrariness to time signatures, and it isn't always possible to correctly infer the time signature by listening to the music. All other meters can be built from triple and duple meters, but these unusual meters are rarely encountered in dance music. So, the primary use of meter for music recognition for dancers is to recognize the waltzes from all the other dances. A strong duple meter would also strongly hint at the marching dances, like merengue, paso doble, or even samba. So, we're going to end this episode with a little music recognition quiz. Can you figure out whether these samples are even or odd meter? I'll start with some simple ones and get a little bit more challenging. I invite you to count along. So that was odd meter, and therefore a waltz. Right now we won't categorize it as Viennese or slow. That's for next time. So, what was that one? It was even meter. In fact, it was a tango. This one was also even meter. It was a merengue. It should have felt kind of marchy. and that was odd meter. Another waltz, this one much faster. And how about this last one? Did you get this one? It was a trick, so I didn't mean for you to get it. Maybe you're a little too advanced for this basic lesson if you got it. It was odd meter, but not a waltz, because it was in 7/4 time signature. We would count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Not really danceable. That's it for this time. Next time, we're going to look at the speed or tempo of the music and how we can further classify each dance based on that.